Hey, let's go. It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day. And this is Mojo. 15 million hits on this. But let's just talk about some top conspiracy things. We get the right spot here. Boop, boop, boop. Hitler, did he die in Berlin?
Conspiracy theories are attached to famous figures in history, and Adolf Hitler is no different. With the Allies closing in and the war all but over, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker with his wife, Eva Braun.
That's what the historians tell us. Now remember, what the historians tell us and what actually happens, it's always different. Now, there are people that are in Argentina that swear that he died in Argentina, and you'll see a little bit of this here.
Investigar bonariamente la muerte di Hitler.
According to their book, Grey Wolf, The Escape of Adolf Hitler, the married couple settled down and had 2 daughters in South America before dying in 1962.
All right, we're going to leave it at that. Let's go on to some better stuff here. Hitler was involved in a lot of things. The deeper you get into it, you realize how massively crazy this guy was in a lot of areas, but sharper than I'll get out to do what he pulled off. There's also airline things, these flights. This flight of 370, there are several flights. I mean, we could talk about flights all day long. There are several flights that have disappeared and no one has found enough of them to figure out what's going on. The Flight 370 is no exception.
Was trying to avoid detection.
One theory claims that the plane was headed towards a U.S. military base on Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, but was shot down by U.S. forces who feared that the plane may have been attempting an attack on the base.
Who knows? Let's get on with some more important stuff. I don't care about Shakespeare, so we're going to go past him. No big deal. But fluoride in drinking water and what they're screwing around with our bodies, fluoride is a toxic waste, absolutely, and should not be used in our drinking water.
And weight gain.
In 1954, chemist Charles Eliot Perkins declared that anyone who drinks fluoridated water for over a year will never be the same again, either physically or mentally.
Anyhow, you can talk all day you want on this, but the fact is Hitler was also involved in this fluoridated process and dumb down and control people. This guy was not dumb. His scientists were dumb. He used the best brains he had. He did a lot of crazy stuff. Let's go on with, and I'm going to get out of the alien stuff in there. Individuals. This other thing about global warming, the ice cores in Antarctica disprove that. We don't know enough about global warming or what really happened in history. So global warming is really a fad and it's got its own promotion. We're going to get past the Second World War because our leader, our president, did get into it and he was pushed into it. And you get into details on this and this doesn't even begin to touch
into the Second World War.
To overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
Yeah. How many millions of lives did that cost? Let's get into something more important, which is elites here and world power through banking and monetary systems. That's absolutely true. We get into the World Bank system, and it is crazy how much control
groups, including the Illuminati, is to create the New World Order, an authoritarian government that will rule the world.
Large groups of people can be held in check by belief systems given to them by a tiny elite, which keeps a core of knowledge to itself.
They allegedly use mind control, social engineering, and fear-based propaganda to manipulate the population and oversee all the important institutions and organizations in the world, such as the United Nations and the World Bank.
There's a lot more on the United Nations, World Bank, and these other Illuminati, these other groups, Rothschilds and others, than this thing can even come close to touching. And these goofy people they have at the end, it makes no difference. That's craziness. But you get into the details, start doing research, you find that there are elite groups, and there have been for at least 200 to 400 years, and the Rothschilds are no exception. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Boom, boom. Let's re-energize this world through education and action and results. Knowing the truth will make you free. Living the truth will make you a lot of money and bless a lot of people for now and for eternity. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Know the truth, learn the truth, and live the truth. Be a blessing to yourself and others for eternity. Good day.